Hey guys, today we're going to review the warm-up before you take the test. So the first question is, what is the slope of the line perpendicular to negative 3y plus 6x is equal to 12? So our key word here is perpendicular, and we're looking for the slope. Now looking at the equation we have right now, it's not given in slope-intercept form, and that's the easiest way to pull out the slope. We know the slope is the coefficient before the x. So let's manipulate this equation and solve for y. And we're going to do it first by subtracting 6x from both sides of the equation. When we do that, we end up with negative 3y is equal to negative 6x plus 12. And then to get y by itself, we're just going to divide both sides by the negative 3. Now I'm going to split out the terms to make it easier to simplify. So I end up with y is equal to negative 6 divided by negative 3 is positive 2x, and then 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4. Okay, so we want the slope of the line perpendicular. Well, now it's easy to pull out this slope. That would be 2. Okay, again, it's the coefficient right before the x. The perpendicular slope, we said, is the negative reciprocal. So this is positive 2, so we're going to make it a negative, and instead of 2 over 1, we're going to take the reciprocal, which would be 1/2. So we end up with a negative 1/2 slope, and that's how we get the answer for number 1. All right, number 2. It says find the equation of the line perpendicular to y equals negative x plus 6 that passes through negative 3, 4. Okay, so now we're finding the equation of the line. Equation of the line, all right, we like to put that in slope-intercept form. Okay, so we're finding the equation of the line that's perpendicular, okay, to this line. So this is our y is equal to negative x plus 6 is the given equation. And it's already in slope-intercept form, so it's easy to pull out the slope. So our slope here is a negative 1, okay? But the perpendicular slope is going to be the opposite, or the negative. The negative, if a negative is positive, and 1 over 1 when we take the reciprocal is still 1. So the negative reciprocal of negative 1 would just be positive 1. Okay, and we're passing through the point negative 3, 4. So now we have the slope and we have the point. So we're going to use point slope form. Y minus y of 1 is equal to m times x minus x of 1. So we're going to say y minus 4, okay, because remember this is our x and our y, x1, y1. Y minus 4 is equal to 1 times x plus 3, and it's plus 3 because we're subtracting a negative. We distribute. Y minus 4 is equal to 1x, let's just write that as an x, plus 3, okay? And then we just add 4 to both sides to get y by itself, and y is equal to x plus 7. So there's our answer. All right, let's look at the third one. Find the equation of the line parallel to y equals negative 2x plus 4 that passes through the point 4, 2. Okay, so equation of a line. So again, we're looking for the equation of the line y equals mx plus b, and it's going to be parallel, so we know it's going to be the same slope. Now looking at the equation that's given, we're already in slope-intercept form, which is great. So our slope here is negative 2, and that means our parallel slope is the same, which is negative 2. Okay, so we're going to use that slope with this point, and we're going to do point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x of 1. So we're going to say y minus 2 is equal to the slope, which is negative 2, times x minus 4. All right, we're going to distribute this. We get negative 2x plus 8, and then we add 2 to both sides. Okay, and we get y is equal to negative 2x plus 10. So there's our answer. All right, looking at the next one. All right, now we have a table, okay, and it says, given the following data comparing the cost of books in Canadian dollars versus US dollars, find the line of best fit equation. So here we have dollars Canadian, okay, our input values, and here we have our price. This would be our output values. Okay, we're going to use Desmos. Okay, when you use Desmos, you're going to add the table. So you're going to click the plus button in a table, and you're going to add these values. Okay, once you do that, you're going to then, on the next line, type in tilde, you're going to type in y, whoops, let's erase this. You're going to write in y1 tilde ax1 plus b. Okay, so you're then going to get some statistics, and then underneath the statistics, you're going to see something called parameters. Okay, you're going to have a is equal to and b is equal to. We're going to round that to the nearest tenths place, and when we do that, we end up with our a being 0.7 and our b is equal to also 0.7. So when we write the equation of the line, it's y is equal to 0.7x plus 0.7. And it looks like actually my little thing got cut off, but it was there as your fourth option, 0.7x plus 0.7. So that would be our answer. Okay. So the next one says, though, based on the line of best fit from the data in problem 5, predict the cost of a book in US dollars if the Canadian price is 30. So we're given the Canadian price is 30. So if we look here, our Canadian price is our X values. Okay, so what we want to do is to do this prediction. I'm going to write down the equation here. Remember, y is equal to 0.7x plus 0.7. Okay, we let our X value, because it's Canadian, okay, Canadian price is 30. All right, so we know our input. Now, to get our output, we simply put in the 30 there, okay, where the X is, and then we do order of operations. And when we solve that, we get $21. So this is going to be y is equal to, this is 0.7 times 30 is 21 plus 0.7. And we end up with y is equal to $21.70. Okay, so there is the review of your warm-up.